Zeemod does it again. Cat 3406E this time. Let's go and check it out. Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to ATS, and yes, I am back. Kinda-ish. We'll talk more about that as we go along, but I could not resist. Zeemod released a new sound and engine pack again in his selfie page. Cat 3406E this time, and people are saying this is the best ever, and comparing that with all of other works from Zeemod, that's saying a lot actually. So let's go and hear it for ourselves. Let's go and start this from the inside this time, with windows open of course. Whew. Cat 3406E. Even rougher sounding if that was possible. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll drive with windows open in the meantime. We're here in Denver, and I really plan to go via the I-70. Let me show you the map. It might be a longer episode than usual, but bear with me. But we'll be passing through I-70 here westbound, because that area right there is Jake brake country. And I've heard very good things about the Jake brake on this engine, so we'll go and check it out. I'm also currently in automatic transmission, just so the transmission itself can shift perfectly and we can hear the best sounds, especially when Jake brakes are enabled. That's my excuse for not shifting, for being too lazy to manually shift. Did you guys buy it? Oh, I like that. I like how it revs. And I like how guttural it sounds. Is that even a term? I'm making it a term. I didn't think there would be a big change versus the Cat 3406B. But my goodness, this sounds like a completely different engine. Cannot wait to check out the Jake brake though. And we'll be checking out it with the windows closed as well later on. But for now, let's appreciate the rawness of these sounds. As loud as it gets. If this guy will let us go at least. Thank you. Truck sim experience has never been more immersive, thanks to Zeemod's sounds. At this point, he has completed the entire package. All kinds of engines available, all kinds of interior and exterior sounds. This makes everything so real. Oh, that sounds completely different. That was a taste of the Jake brake right there. Don't worry, we'll get more opportunities later. And we'll be able to test out the different levels of the Jake brake. I think there are 3 levels overall. That's how the engine sounds with windows closed. I actually like it. The muffled sounds, like the bassier tones, makes it actually feel like you are inside the cabin. You might have noticed as well, I finally enabled that combined, what they call it, road and wind interior sounds from Zeemod selfie page as well. That one is free. This Cat 3406E is I think 449 British pounds. So this is at par with his other US truck sounds, like the, what was it? The Cummins N14 6NZ, I think, has the same price more or less. Dang it. No one saw that. Oh, that sounds so good. Actually, this truck I think I like better with windows closed, because it's loud enough that you can still hear all the details, but in addition you are also hearing that kind of cabin muffled sound, which makes things a lot more immersive in a way, because it makes you really feel like you're driving. You're in a huge enclosed space, hammering at 40 miles per hour and increasing as we go. Oh, I'm loving this. Anyway, we'll get to enjoy the Jake break later, but let me also go and share what's been happening in the channel. Let's make it a 2-in-1. Because as you guys might have heard, as you guys might have seen, I took a short break, a couple of days, because I was feeling the burnout, trying to catch up with my videos. I made a decision before, years back, to have daily videos as much as I can. It doesn't have anything to do with YouTube algorithm or anything like that, really. It's just my personal choice that I really wanted to make it like a habit, that I make videos daily. Keeps me on the edge, keeps me on my toes, and for the most part that has been great. But with the recent world predicament that we are in, things have become different. And when usually I could go full throttle, 100%, now I realized I actually haven't taken a proper break in more than a year, since this entire pandemic started in 2020. Because usually I would be making daily videos, streaming twice a week, right? And I'd be putting out content as much as I can. There's the Jake break, guys. And there's the funky AI as well. We'll open the windows later as we get to that huge area, that entire downhill stretch along I-70. Don't worry, we'll get more chances. So as I was enjoying the daily videos before, I didn't realize that taking breaks rejuvenated me that much. Because before, pre-pandemic era, I have been making daily videos, and every couple of months or so, me and Mrs. Clumsy would take a break, right? We would go travel, if you guys remember those days. Well, I was traveling and I had like pre-recorded videos for you guys. More Q&As, silent trucking, pre-recorded footage. I remember at some points we even had, what was that? Like a live recording session, if you guys remember, where I was recording many episodes during a live stream, and then we could have viewers who could join the fun, stuff like that. Oh my goodness, the engine is really working hard for us right now. 2000 RPM, and it wouldn't shift up because we're still climbing here. It needs all the power it can get. Later on, there we go. And now I think we will start hearing the Jake break more in earnest, coming soon to a Clumsy theater near you. No, so yes, before pre-pandemic era, we had travel plans every couple of months. So I would be taking a break from my full-time work. So for those who are new in the channel, I am a full-time IT consultant and I make YouTube videos and stream on the side as a hobby. And I've been doing that for a couple of years now, so here we are. We've built a great community around it and I plan to continue doing so. So thanks everyone for the support. You make this possible. But 2020 came in and all those travel plans, well, no one was traveling, right? Nowadays, it's starting to come back up, I think, for the US folks, but in my side of the world, we are still stuck where we are. So everybody was at home, no travel plans, and so stuck at home, I thought, then that's great, I can make more videos. And I did, right? Chugging out content like never before. Oh my goodness, you have to hear the jake brake here. Windows open, tunnel, jake brake, here we go. Level 1. Oh, that's level 1 already. Level 2. Level 3. Oh my goodness, that turbo whistle. Later on. You were too slow for that jake brake. But later. Patience, guys, patience. Oh my goodness, even with windows closed, the engine is screaming. Just the way we like it. Deafeningly loud. There we go. That's much more manageable now. Here we go, guys. 35 limit. Jake brake country has begun. Let's open the windows a bit. Ah, fresh air. There it is. Is this level 3? I think so. It's level 2. It's level 1. Very gentle flapping sound. Level 2. And level 3. Whew. Goodness. Very flappy engine. Very nice mix. Sorry, just enjoying the sounds a bit. Alright, let's try that with windows closed. Oh, I like that. With windows closed, I actually like it better because it's bassier. Even if it is a bit muffled. A bit more muffled, that is pretty realistic. Like there's something wrong with the engine, why not? Oh my goodness. Alright, so yes, going back to the update. So no travel plans since last year, so I was chugging along, putting out content as much as I can, catching up with new mods, updates, featuring all those stuff, making videos, started editing more, started planning videos more, so got into content creation a lot deeper, and that's great. But eventually I started feeling something started creeping up since, I don't know, since a few weeks ago. Is it done? Oh, that was sad. Okay, back to 60 now. Jake brake country is over. That was too fast. Alright. So it was great, but I started feeling something early this year. Well, not really early this year, just a couple of weeks back, maybe 1-2 months ago. And I didn't think anything about it. But I noticed, looking back now, every Saturday or Sunday, I would be dreading it. Because as much as I enjoyed making videos, I always had to play catch up. I would always record videos one day in advance, and because I committed myself to a daily routine, right, a daily release schedule, I really wanted to continue with that. I really wanted to not skip out on days. And I guess during the weekends I wanted to relax, but during the weekends I still had to record. I still had to record something, right? I still had to catch up. And so that was fine normally, but all those little pressures added up, stacking up week by week. Catch up, and I managed, right? I've been able to put out videos. Sometimes they're shorter, sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're edited, sometimes they're free-flowing like this one, and it's all good. But after a while I couldn't catch up anymore, and that was what happened last week. I was like, I'm done. And so that's why there were no videos the past couple of days. It's basically a burnout. It was an interesting one though, because as soon as I stopped recording, I was itching to record again. So thinking about it now, it wasn't really burnout. That's why I'm back here now. It was more a frustration about that daily routine, that I have to put out something every day. You know, that pressure on myself to put something out every day, that I think I shouldn't be doing anyway. I mean, we always say, right, quality over quantity. But I was not really living that in the YouTube sense. I want to hope that I have always quality and quantity. So quantity when it comes to daily videos, quality when it comes to the videos I put out, even if they're every day. So I tried that, but at times I realized I was forcing myself already. That I had this mentality of, I have to have something today. I have to have something today. And that is what built the most pressure for me. That was I think that's where the bulk of the pressure, the bulk of the stress came from. And that's where I just said, I'm done. I don't want that anymore. And when I stopped for a couple of days, I got recharged. Mrs. Clumsy helped me out. She was very supportive. She actually told me, let's go out. Because thankfully this time around in Singapore, where I live, the measures for lockdown, they've lightened a bit, so we can go out, we can eat out, malls are open, establishments are open. Just restrictions in place, but I mean, it's just Mrs. Clumsy and I anyway, so not really going to reach the cap of the social limit. But anyway, so it was all good, and it was refreshing going outside, doing a little bit of shopping, buying some clothes that I badly needed already. I've been remiss on that part. And it recharged me up. I wasn't completely 100%, still am not, but I am getting better and better at it. And the cool thing is I started feeling that hunger again, almost immediately actually. So I was like frustrated for one day because I was being pressured. Well, I was pressuring myself to release something every day, and I could not for that day. And I felt so bad about it, you know. It's like not working hard enough. You're slacking off is what I'm telling myself. And I'm not sure if you're the same, but I'm like that to myself. I don't like to put a lot of pressure on others. I'm very forgiving of others. But I realized I'm not very forgiving of myself. And I always critic myself the way I would not critic other people. It's like I put myself to higher standards, which is not really fair to myself. If I'm kind to others, then much more so I should be kind to myself, I realize. So yeah, I think that's what we'll be trying moving forward, guys. I will try to remove the daily videos from I think it is in the about page that I try and put out daily videos as much as I can. I think I'll be removing that just to remove the pressure, you know. If I'm feeling an itch to record something, if I'm feeling the itch to share something, like driving with these amazing 3406E sounds from Zeemod, then I will record an episode. I cannot resist it because I just want to share all that good stuff with you guys. But if I'm dry, if my ideas, my creative juices dry up for that day, or I'm not in the mood, and I'll let myself go and I'll let myself breathe. And in so doing, the hope is to get some R&R. Oh, train. Some much needed downtime whenever I need it, so I can recharge and come back stronger the next day or the day after that. But yeah, so in short, expect to maybe not always have daily videos. I'll still try to come up with as much as I can. You know, new things are happening every time, either in truck sim, in flight sim, but just be aware that there will be no fixed schedule. If before there was more of a fixed schedule, although I never committed to an actual schedule with the videos, right? But more or less it was daily. It might not be daily now, but I'll still try to pump out content as much as I can whenever I'm in the mood. But the key is not to force it. It has to be fluid. It has to be something that I really want to do, so that it would get reflected in the quality of the video. So hope you guys are fine with that. But let me know if you have, if you were expecting like daily videos from me. Then let me know anyway. Don't worry, I won't be pressured by it. I'm more aware now of what I need to do for myself. Because if I take care of myself, then I can take care of you, right? There's that weird bug with the skies again. The skies are traveling too fast. It's like we're on fast forward mode here. Cool. Let me see, 75. Are we still in Colorado, guys? I think we are. Yeah, we haven't crossed over to Utah yet. But my goodness, that speed limit, huh? 75 miles per hour. Cannot wait to go on convoys with you guys with these sounds. My main reservation right now about convoys is the lack of mod support. Mainly sound mods. Even if you just get sound mods as a possibility, as a feature, I'm happy with that already. Sounding good. Can I move over? Thank you. But yes, it's quite refreshing. I think not having that kind of pressure. So if I'm in the mood, I'll make something. If not, then there won't be anything. But in that way, I can stay on top of things. If I'm feeling in the mood, I'll release 2 videos. If not, then I will not have anything at all. It might also take a bit for me to accept that, because I would still, right now, there we go, leaving Colorado, entering Utah. Right now, I'm still, it's already ingrained in me, basically, that idea of having daily videos releasing. And it makes me feel bad still. Like, it's so ingrained in me through the years that I've been trying to do it, that I feel bad when I can't come up with something. It's like I failed, you know? And it will take a while for that feeling to disappear. But I think I'll have to force myself to not be swayed by that. Because there have been times, especially in the past couple of weeks, of me just releasing anything, you know, just release something for the sake of releasing it. And in some ways that's good, because it encourages the habit. It kind of builds that good work ethic of just working on. But sometimes you need to take a step back and breathe. And I think that's something I still need to learn. Like yesterday was Sunday. It's Monday today I'm recording this, and this should come out today as well. Yesterday I tried to record something, and I was so frustrated it wouldn't work out. I was feeling stressed out that I still couldn't release anything. And it's hard to remove that like punishing feeling, you know, of why aren't you coming up with something, why are you resting, why are you not working on something, why are you not trying to record. And yeah, it's a bit ironic actually, because the channel was built for relaxation mainly, right? It's built around simulators, but the main goal is to relax and be entertained. It's like having fun, enjoying, but chilling. After a hard day's work, winding down, getting some downtime. And it just sounds so ironic that for a channel that focuses on downtime and relaxation and nerding out, here I am pressuring myself and stressing myself out to have some content in there. But I guess in order to provide relaxation, I have to be relaxed myself. And if I'm not, then I'm not in a position to provide that either. Maybe that's how I should look at it. Self-care, as they say, right? It's always the analogy that's used. Like in airplanes, when you hear the safety briefing in the beginning of the flight, when the flight attendants say, when the masks, the oxygen, if oxygen masks come out, drop down, what you have to do is you have to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you put it on others, even your child. And I can imagine from a parent's point of view, that sounds very counterintuitive. Like taking care of myself first before I take care of others, even my child, you know. That sounds so wrong in a way, but it sounds so right if you think about it. Because if you don't take care of yourself first, how can you even take care of others? And that's exactly how I'm feeling right here. So I think I need to step back. And thank you guys for the support, because you guys have been super supportive. I've been posting in here in the channel, in our community page, some updates along these lines. And you guys have been super supportive. You have been saying take all the time I need to go out and relax and take some downtime, that you'll be here, that you don't mind. So thank you for the kind words, guys. It really means a lot. And yeah, I might have been putting unnecessary pressure on myself. Let's change that moving forward. I'll try to change that at least. Change the mentality behind it so that we can enjoy, we can all relax together, and it's not me stressing myself out and you getting relaxed, or maybe not getting relaxed because you feel like I'm stressed out. You know, so we should be all relaxed, we should be all enjoying together, and that's the only way that this can really work long term. I think that sounds like a plan. What do you guys think? In practice, it will be harder because that internal habit that I have developed through the years will continue fighting with me. I can imagine. It will always try to say, that voice inside me will try and punish me for not working harder at times, but I think it's something that's needed. It's very timely as well. Oh, I forgot his name. My favorite book, Essentialism, talks about cutting out the non-essential parts of your life so you can really focus and shine on the things that are really important to you. And that's great. But in this case, the author who made that book came up with something new. A new book. I think it's called Effortless, the new book. And the concept is exactly what I need. Like oftentimes when we face a difficulty, what we do, the normal tendency is to try and power through, right? Oh, I'm struggling. I have to work harder. Oh, I can't make videos. I have to try harder than make videos. Oh, I'm feeling burnt out. Well, push on through, power through. You'll get over it. That's the normal tendency, is to do more, try more, push more. But there is a time when that has to change and you have to step back. That's basically the essence of the book, and that couldn't be more applicable to me right now. That's what I was doing, right? Trying to catch up with the daily videos, struggling, powering through, managing it somewhat. But each time I manage, there's that dent, there's that damage that is being done to my psyche, to my sanity or whatnot. And at some point, that will give out, and that gave out. So what's needed in my particular case is to actually, instead of powering through, is to step back and recharge. And that might mean I miss a couple of days here and there. That might mean the daily videos will not be pushing through, but if that means I can do this for longer, if that means I don't have to stop, that means we can continue enjoying these simulators together, then that's something that I need to do, right? So appreciate the support, guys, and looking forward to more fun with you. Happy to be back, and yeah, just don't expect daily videos. So I really recommend, if you are a fan of the channel, if you haven't subscribed yet, then you're more than welcome to do so. And you can hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I release something. Because if it will not be a regular schedule, then it might be harder to keep track of the new videos. But I'll still try to release videos at the same time, just in case, so you will still have a bit of a pattern in there. But yeah, just will not commit to a daily schedule anymore. And of course, you can join the Discord server, because in the Discord server there is a channel in there where all the uploads are posted, so you can have that setting to notify you, so you get updated with all those stuff as well. Stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, I actually got an idea. I might do that. I'll let you know when it's there. But yes, in other news, I started thinking about, so as I had downtime here, I've been thinking about the big picture more. And more and more, I'm not sure, but I'm leaning less towards YouTube videos. Of course, I still like that, but when I think about it, I keep thinking that I really enjoy live streaming, hanging out with you guys live and chatting. And I know that's not really ideal for many people because the schedules aren't conducive for many folks, especially those in Europe. But I can still catch up. I can still post them in here. Running out of fuel, that's not good. But yeah, we should be there anyway. But yes, I think moving forward, we might actually try, because if I won't be committing myself to daily videos anymore, that means I can actually decide to stream more often whenever I'm in the mood. So stay tuned, join the Discord server so you're updated with all the happenings. And if you don't know how to join, email me, theclumsygeek@gmail.com, and I'll give you the link. It's a bit of a sneaky link in there, but I do that purposely to keep it really for those people who are interested. But yes, stay tuned. We might actually do more streams, more live streams, because one of the main reasons I could not do more live streams was because I wanted to release more videos in YouTube. And stream footages, even though we can release them in YouTube, they are not as viewed because they're pretty long. People are put off by them generally. But maybe we'll try. And as always, if you guys have comments, if you guys have ideas, let me know, okay? As always, I like reading your comments from the sane folks. Of course, there will always be trolls, but most of the guys we have here in the community, you guys are the good guys. So thank you for being here. Thanks for bearing with me, and appreciate the company. Look at that. I just noticed the telepass device is actually seeping through the windshield. Might have to remove that. That's not healthy for the windshield. Yikes. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for listening to my griping. Looking forward to even more amazing stuff with you guys. Clumsy Trucking, and catch you soon. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.